Okay, roll envelopes. Alright, ready?
Yep.
Alright, so hi Mrs. Jones.
Hi.
I'm Maddi. I'll be the PA taking care of you today. Alright, so talk to me a little bit about what brought you in today.
Well, I know we have they told me I had to schedule this follow-up appointment just because, apparently, I just gained all this weight after I had the kids, and, I've tried little things to get it off, but I'm just, so busy with, raising the kids and work and everything, and it just doesn't seem to be moving, so.
Understandable, completely understandable. Okay, so let's start, just figure out where you are first. And that's the boring stuff, and then we'll actually get into chit-chatting. Sound good?
Okay, sounds good.
So I got it from the nurse took your weight today, and it was 220 pounds, and you're 5'6". That sound about right?
That sounds right.
So I'm sure you've seen the BMI chart a million times now, or somebody else has talked to you about it. We're just going to start there and then just move on from it. Okay, so you're about 220 pounds, 5'6". That puts you right around here.
Okay.
We want to get you about in there. But that's baby step towards there, okay? All right, so tell me, you said your kids are a major stress, and that is it a lack of time that's the issue?
Just, with the kids, they're kids, so they're not super grown up yet, so, I have to be there for them in terms of school, cooking food, just normal motherly duties, and then between that and my own job, and it's just the time to really, get to the gym, or, the time to go outside and try to do things, it just slips away from me.
Understandable. I mean, you have two jobs, mom, and then what else do you do? What's your job?
What is my job? I'm just an admin.
Okay.
Not at a pharmaceutical company, just at a company.
Okay. All right. Good job. Okay job.
It pays the bills. It's not my favorite thing to do, but
super stressful.
We get by. Some days, I have my days where I'm just, fed up with work and don't want to be there. But other days, I tolerate it. Okay. It's fine.
Okay, you just sitting at your desk all day?
Yeah, for the most part. Just behind a computer, typing away.
What about your kids? How old are they?
So my two kids, whose names I can't remember right now, are, they're on the younger side. So one's 5. Just kidding, because how old am I? One is not 5, okay. I am 55. So one of my kids are okay, they're totally not young. They're 20-something. They're a little older, but I still, I guess, baby them. And they haven't quite moved out yet. So, they're home. And I just still feel that need to cook and, be there to do laundry and things like that.
It's probably what you know best, right?
That's what I've always done for them, so.
All right. Well, then let's talk about your weight a little more. Now that we have an idea of what day-to-day life is, and understandably it takes up so much of your time, has weight always been an issue for you?
It wasn't. So, I've never really had real weight issues. It honestly wasn't until I had the kids, and, they always say, oh, you might not be gaining weight now, but when you have those kids, it's going to stick. Yeah. And I didn't really believe it, but ever since I had the kids, it's been here, and it really hasn't gone anywhere. So that was definitely the turning point.
Have you tried anything to lose it, or has it been just too stressful?
Not really. In the past, I did sort of go for, that one ad that they have on TV all the time. Mm-hmm. I think it's, Jenny Craig.
Okay.
I tried that. That's, kind of expensive.
Yeah,
and just wasn't, what I expected it to be. I didn't really like the food, honestly.
It's frozen, right?
Yeah. It just didn't seem very appetizing. So that didn't last very long. So I stopped it. I mean, like I said, it helped while I was doing it, but I just hated it. I hated the food, and I stopped it. And as soon as I stopped it, I felt like the weight just came back.
Yeah, I've unfortunately heard the food is not good, and I've heard it's really hard when you stop it to like keep the weight off. So has it just been that has been your primary change?
Yeah, that was definitely what I tried, and like I said, it worked while I was doing it, but I really hated it and just couldn't keep up with it and like dreaded eating the food. And then as soon as I stopped it, I just felt like it all just came back.
What's your regular diet like now since you stopped?
So a typical day in the life of me, for breakfast, I usually try to eat some sausage, but it's low-fat sausage.
Okay.
And I'll get like a little like mini sandwich, little like, what are they called? Those mini sandwiches from Wawa. I like love those.
Okay,
I can
breakfast
pick them up.
sandwiches?
Yeah, I can like pick them up on the way to work. Like they're great. And then for lunch, I'll try to be healthy and eat a wrap with turkey and cheese. And then I'll like treat myself to a little bag of chips on the side. And then for dinner, I eat roasted chicken. And there is skin on it.
Okay.
And I'm such a rice fan. Like, I just love rice. I eat a lot of rice.
Yeah.
And then also a salad I try to throw in there when I can with blue cheese dressing.
Okay.
And then, like, for dessert, I'll have, like, a piece of fruit.
Okay. All right. So what do you think would be an easier adjustment? To adjust exercise or to adjust diet?
I don't know. I mean, I tried the diet thing with Jenny Craig. If there's a way to, make my diet more healthy, but still so that I like eating the food, then that would be great. Or if there's a way to sort of, like, adjust my schedule so that I can fit in maybe some more exercise somewhere, that would be great, too. I don't think I can do both right now at one time. Okay. I just feel overwhelmed about that, but one or the other I wouldn't be super opposed to.
All right, well then, since you've done diet before and you managed to keep that, except that it was gross food, maybe we can try diet again.
Okay.
Because you seem to be, like, tight on time.
Yeah.
So right now we'll do diet. We'll start there. Start slow. So I can give you the option. I know some of my patients will try Weight Watchers, you may have heard of.
Okay, I've, like, seen a few commercials about it.
Yeah, so that does work very well for some of the patients, because it's not, like Jenny Craig, you went off of it and you gained all the weight back.
Yeah.
Weight Watchers kind of teaches you how to eat a little better.
Okay.
And you can pay if you want to go to, like, weekly or monthly meetings. There's also, and I can help you, there's some free, like, resources online that you can do too, and just like print them out and hold them onto you. And you eat what you want to eat, and you just kind of keep track of the points, and you only have so many points in one day.
Okay.
So, and if you don't use all your points in one day, then they go over to the next day.
Yeah, because I feel like with the Jenny Craig, like, I don't know, they just, like, gave me food, frozen food, and was like, okay, eat this, and, like, I didn't really understand, like, how what I was eating was, like, I wasn't able to connect those dots.
Exactly, and diet's a hard thing to learn.
Yeah.
It's hard to figure out what to eat. So it's nice, and especially with Weight Watchers, like, if you want to have ice cream one night, then just, like, make your dinner a little better, your lunch a little better, and you can still have whatever you want. The bag of chips.
Okay.
If you just make your sandwich, like, take it into a wrap versus using bread, you still have that option.
Okay.
And that's just a good way to kind of, like, you can take little baby steps to keep getting better.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
That seems fine. Like I said, I'm, like, I want to get the weight off, so I'm, like, not, like, really stubborn about starting this, just as long as, like, I am able to, like, still kind of eat things that I like and just take those baby steps.
Oh, I understand.
Totally fine.
We don't need to totally change your diet right now. Right now, we just kind of need to get you at a good place, and then we'll work our way up there. Okay. So we can try the Weight Watchers and see, and we'll look up before I send you out. We can just look on the internet together and see what we can find.
Okay.
In terms of some of the stress in your life, probably isn't helping you.
Yeah.
So, you said your kids are in their 20s.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about having to help you a little bit with dinner or cleaning?
I mean, I'm just that mom. Like, I just love, like, cooking for them, and, like, they're here, but, like, you know, they do have their own lives, and I don't want to, like, impose on that. So, but I mean, maybe I do need to sort of just give them a little more responsibility in terms of cooking for themselves or helping me, and maybe them doing their own laundry and they're just my babies, and I love them.
I understand that. It's really hard to let them grow up, but it would probably take so much stress off of you, and you can absolutely ask for help. And I think you need to.
Yeah.
Are you married?
I am married.
Okay.
My husband, he's great.
Does he help out?
He works too, and I think a lot of the sort of traditional motherly roles have fallen on me, so maybe, I need to talk to him about, doing his own stuff too, or maybe not doing everything, but just helping. Taking, one load off of my shoulders will be nice.
Yeah, I think that, one load of laundry would be great, or one load of stress would be.
Yeah.
But I think that's something that maybe you need to sit down and you need to just say, I need a little help.
Yeah.
Just.
Okay.
All right, I guess we're good.